Adopting a dog or taking care of one for a certain period of time is a very big responsibility. Therefore, anyone who is considering taking it on must be fully aware of the care and specific needs of each breed, as is the case with a Beagle, to know if they are capable of meeting these needs and if their lifestyle is compatible with the company of a dog. A Beagle has particular physical characteristics and a temperament that should be known in detail. In addition, it is important to delve into its origin, the ideal diet it needs to grow healthy, hygiene, education, and socialization from puppyhood. Origin and history of the Beagle. Although the exact origin of the Beagle is not known, it is believed that the Romans were the first to breed this breed in England for the purpose of hunting rabbits. However, the Beagle began to gain popularity from the 16th century onwards. There were several varieties of the breed until the end of the 19th century. At the beginning of the 20th century, the Beagle breed as it is known today was finally determined. Although hunting was one of its great skills, it was also a companion dog for Queen Elizabeth I and other historical figures, being one of the most common dogs in homes today. Characteristics of the Beagle. Among the main characteristics of Beagles are, it is a medium to small-sized dog, as it usually reaches an approximate weight of 15 kilos and an average height of 33 to 40 centimeters. Their life expectancy ranges between 12 and 15 years on average. Among its physical characteristics, its large, long ears with rounded tips stand out. She has big brown eyes that contribute to her sweet and endearing appearance. Their fur is soft, short, and tricolored, black, white, and orange-brown. Regarding their temperament, they are a very sociable breed. They love to play with children and socialize with people. The Beagle is a very affectionate and loyal dog, capable of adapting to life in an apartment as long as it is offered the minimum outdoor activity it requires, as well as in a country house. They stand out for their impulsive nature, which sometimes plays tricks on them due to their hunting instinct, since their bravery makes them unaware of certain dangers. Therefore, it is important to train and educate them from puppyhood to channel their enormous energy and always be responsible for them. Beagle health. The shape of the Beagle's ears makes it a dog prone to ear moisture and ear infections. They can also suffer from the presence of foreign objects, such as corn cobs, in the ear canal, causing discomfort and even deafness in the most serious cases. Here you can read about how to know if my dog has otitis. This breed can also suffer from eye problems, such as cataracts and glaucoma, which, due to increased eye pressure, can cause gradual vision loss. In addition, the Beagle can suffer from skin conditions, such as atopic dermatitis, caused by allergic reactions that lead to itching, redness, and flaking, and alopecia. Feeding the Beagle. Taking care of your Beagle's diet is very important. They are dogs that love to eat, so they can become overweight if you don't keep track of the portions, the type of food you give them, and their regular physical activity. The type of food they need varies depending on the stage of life they are in, but in any case, they should always eat a balanced, quality diet that helps maintain a healthy weight and promotes intestinal transit. The types of food for Beagles according to their age are as follows. Puppyhood. This is a fundamental stage in the feeding of any dog, whether it is of this breed, another, or a crossbreed. Beagles need high-quality food specifically for puppies, healthy and tasty, or a homemade diet adapted to their age, activity, etc. It must be suitable for their age and nutritional needs in order for them to grow strong and healthy. Adult. Food portions should be more controlled, and your Beagle needs to exercise to avoid becoming overweight. A high-fiber feed is recommended to regulate intestinal transit. If your Beagle is a few kilos overweight, opt for a light feed, a diet with homemade food focused on helping him lose weight in a healthy way and helping him exercise. Senior. Dogs' joints, bones, and other organs tend to suffer as they get older, and we can start to notice this from around 7 years of age. Therefore, a good diet can become the best preventive medicine. Use a personalized diet for senior dogs, prepared by a veterinarian, to take care of their bones, joints, and other organs in the best possible way. Here we give you some tips on how to make homemade dog food, but it is always necessary to consult with your veterinarian about your pet's needs. If possible, go to a veterinarian specialized in canine nutrition. Beagle exercise. Because they are high-energy dogs, Beagles need plenty of exercise to feel physically and mentally well and thus be happier. If you live in a home without enough space for your furry friend to run freely, you will have to take him out at least 3 times a day or go on long walks. Make sure one of these walks is long, that is, at least an hour and a half, so he can run and get tired. This is a very hard-working breed, so it is a good idea for him to go outside frequently for his physical and mental well-being. Beagle hygiene. As for keeping your Beagle clean, it will be easy to keep his coat healthy and shiny. Try to brush him 2 to 3 times a week and bathe him once a month. This will be enough to keep him clean. However, pay attention to their ears because, due to their size and drooping shape, they tend to accumulate moisture and dirt. Check them periodically to clean them and prevent health problems. Beagle education and socialization. Being a very sociable dog, it is important to educate him to socialize well, in a positive way for him and others. Despite being a sociable dog with children and adults in general, encourage this social spirit from puppyhood to avoid some socialization problems in his adult stage. He has a very deep attachment to his family, and when separated from them for several hours, he can suffer from separation anxiety, leading to destructive behavior at home and even howling nonstop until you return home. For all these reasons, for their well-being and good coexistence with others, their education, and ours in this regard, is fundamental. It can be a complicated process because they can easily get distracted while you are teaching them, putting your patience to the test. For this reason, we recommend that you go to specialists in canine education, ethologists, or trainers who will teach you, the dog, and the rest of the family to live well together and teach the dog everything necessary in a positive way.